Here's Nick Sirianni, head coach of the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles, on the loss.
I think that the guys have worked extremely hard in preparation. I see the same hunger that was there prior to us winning the Super Bowl. So I don't think it's anything like that. Again, just the name of this game is always going to come down to detail and as far as us as coaches and players, we weren't detailed enough today, and they were a little more detailed than us.
Now listen, that sounds very coach speaky, right? Saquon Barkley, 30 yards rushing. That tells you a lot. Jalen Hurts, he is limited as a passer. It doesn't mean that he can't throw a football. It doesn't mean that he's bad. It just means that it's not what he does best. His intangibles, his toughness, yes, his ability to scramble, his ability to get first downs, and then he can be a very accurate underneath thrower and be a really good quarterback. But if you put the ball in his hands and say we're going to drop back 60 times and win a game, it's not what he does best. I also want to make sure I don't diminish the Broncos. Yes, the offense, and you have a Bo Nix who's been playing good ball and will play for you what Sean Payton said about him. But what about the defense? This is an Eagles team that is built for this type of game. Get a lead early, run the football, pin your ears back, and rush the passer. And for a team that's built like that at home to have a big lead to loss shows you there's a lot more going on in Philadelphia than just their offense struggling. Which brings us to A.J. Brown. When you're obviously trying to force him the football, this is what happened to Dante Culpepper with the Minnesota Vikings. Who remembers it? Right? Dante Culpepper had two problems. One, fumbling. Two, forcing the ball to Randy Moss. Kept forcing the ball to Randy Moss. And, yeah, do you want to keep Randy Moss happy? Yeah. Do you want to keep Randy Moss engaged? Sure. Was Randy Moss one of the elite wide receivers in the history of the NFL? Yes. But if you force it to him, there's a fine line there. They'll start picking him off. They'll start playing for it and intercepting it, and that's eventually what I thought cost him his career. It feels like that's what they're doing in Philly. A.J. Brown is such a gigantic pain in the backside that they're like, fine, let's just take some of the pressure off Jalen, get the ball to A.J. Brown, let him make some plays. We're paying him a bunch of money. We can't get rid of him, and he is really talented, but it's not really who the Eagles are, and it's throwing everybody out of rhythm trying to get this one guy some touches, and it throws a play caller out of rhythm.